Okay, today we're going to do a Luxe maintenance video and a tuning guide. First off, you want to remove your bolt guide or your bolt assembly here and unscrew the can from the bolt guide. So the first thing you want to do is take a microfiber towel and wipe it all down. You want to get all that old lube off and any other gunk or dirt off, otherwise your Luxe will not shoot right, and any old gunky lube could cause first shot drop off or bolt stick. Here in Oregon, or any other state in the Northwest for that matter, the best lube you want to use on these guns is Dow 33. Dye Slick Lube is just rebranded Dow 33. The Smart Parts, or the GOG Grease, is Dow 33. The Smart Parts Sleek is Dow 33. And the Eclipse Lube is Dow 33. Something you can use is something like Hater Sauce. It's a little too thin for the Luxe's taste, but you can use it on these O-rings, like these outer can O-rings, because they're non-moving parts, so it doesn't really matter. They're just there to help seal it up. So, first thing you want to do is get a little bit of Dow on the tip of your finger, and then get it all along the front of your bolt, like so. Then you can stick it into this front inner can O-ring, like this, and move it around a little bit, just to get that O-ring lubed up. Put some more lube on the front face of the bolt, and put it in on the other end of the can to get the two inner can O-rings lubed up. Then any residual you can just put on the back of your bolt. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is grab some more lube and get a little on these two back O-rings on the back of the bolt guide. There's not a lot of people know this, but there's also an O-ring right inside the very back of the bolt guide here that needs to receive a little lube as well. Now, the reason I put my residual on the back of the bolt is so you can stick it over the bolt guide and lube that O-ring in the back of the bolt guide. And then you can put any residual on your bolt sail O-ring and the other O-ring on near the back of the bolt. Now, here I accidentally over-lubed the bolt. You only want enough lube on the bolt until the O-rings look wet. Then you're going to want to get a little lube on each of the O-rings here on the bolt guide. Now on my Luxe, I've been using the urethane O-rings on all the dynamic moving parts, and it's been working very well. In the tuning guide, I'll show you my settings. Haven't been getting any first shot drop off or bolt stick at all. I've just been shooting really well and really consistent. Just put some residual in the bolt. Then you're going to want to put it back together like this. And then just because I'm almost out of Dow 33 and I need to order some more, I'm going to throw some of this Hater Sauce on the outer can O-rings, just so I can save the rest of my 33. Some lubes you don't ever want to use on the Luxe, or lubes that aren't a good idea to use on the Luxe, is lubes like Hater Marmalade or Dow 55. Those are too thick, and they're not meant for the Luxe. So just the factory lube Dow 33 works great. Dow 33 and Monkey Poo are probably the best lubes to use on those Luxe. Something I wanted to talk about is the Pooty mods. The Pooty modifications are either polished or sprung bolt assemblies. Sometimes he does the new designs parts or just the stock parts. It's all whatever you want him to do. I personally don't own them, as you can see. My stock parts are doing just fine, but come winter time, if I start to get any first shot drop off or bolt stick, I'll probably have my Canon bolt polished and sprung. But the urethane O-rings seem to keep most of that at bay. So just put it back into Luxe, and you've just maintained your Luxe. Okay, now this portion of the video is going to be the Luxe tuning guide, where I'll talk about what some people do to tune their Luxes and my personal settings and that kind of stuff. So my current settings are I have a dwell of 13 and an FSDO of 12 milliseconds. My feather touch manifold my feather touch screw is in, and my adjustable manifold is at 1.5 turns in from flush. This setting is very smooth. The gun doesn't really kick. Doesn't really have a sound. It sort of just chuffs more than a pop or like a squishy sound of like the DMs or the pop of the NTs. These settings are working really well right now for me, along with more under-lubing my Luxe than over-lubing it, as you can see. It's not sure what factory is on the dwell. When I got the Luxe, it was at a dwell of 16, which it shot fine, but now that I've slowed it down, it still shoots really great. Lube has a lot to do with how your Luxe operates and shoots. If you use just a little bit of the right lube, it really goes a long way. It can cause you to be able to turn your settings down a little lower than normal, and i.e., you get better efficiency because of that. It also makes it a smoother shot when you can lower your settings. You don't get that first kicky shot because of the FSDO. And obviously then you don't get bolt stick and you're not having problems in mid-game. Yesterday we probably put about 2 cases between everyone that shot my Luxe through, between everyone that used my Luxe. And it didn't break a ball, shot really consistent and smooth throughout the whole day. Yep. So, if you have any questions, comment, or you can, message us. Either me or Nathan will answer you, probably me. There's probably going to be a Vice maintenance video similar to this one up really soon. So, yep. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, here's something I forgot to add. I was actually going to show you my settings to just show you how they actually work.
Powering on. Main menu. Firing mode.
First I'll show you my first shot drop off setting.
First shot drop. Setting 0 milliseconds.
First shot drop off is at 0.
Main menu. Training dwell.
Dwell is at
Setting 12 milliseconds.
12.
Battery level 75%. Firing mode semi-automatic.
Aired up, no leaks.
Vision off.
As you can hear it, no first shot drop off, no puffing, no bolt stick. My settings work just fine. So, yep. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.